Welcome back to Speak Fluent, everyone. Today's episode is like a treasure chest filled with gems for anyone gearing up for those nerve-wracking English exams such as TOEFL, IELTS, and Cambridge. We'll be diving deep into strategies, time management, study plans, and tips to keep you calm and confident. So, if you're feeling the heat about your upcoming test, don't worry. We're about to unravel some amazing insights. Let's jump right in.
Oh wow, that sounds really helpful. So, what exactly are these exams assessing? I mean, I know it's English, but is it just about knowing the words?
Great question. It's not just about knowing English, it's all about performing under pressure. Imagine you're on stage for a massive performance. Even if you know every word of your script, if you freeze when the spotlight hits, well, that's a showstopper. Familiarizing yourself with the exam structure is crucial. Think of it as training for the big day.
So, it sounds like it's really about being prepared for anything. Like, what kind of surprises do people usually face during the exam?
Exactly. It's very much about readiness. For instance, in the reading section, you might come across a passage on an entirely unfamiliar topic, say, abstract art critique. You think you've got everything covered, and then bam, surprise! That's why understanding the exam layout is vital.
Oh, I see. So, how do you even go about preparing for something like that? It sounds pretty intense.
It can be, but it doesn't have to be daunting. Ideally, you should start your prep around 3 to 6 months before your exam day. Imagine it like preparing for a big marathon. You wouldn't just wake up and try to run all those miles. Building up your stamina over time is key.
A marathon? Wow, that sounds like quite the commitment. How do you even break that down into manageable bits?
Fantastic question. The key is to set weekly goals. It's like training. You might focus on reading and speaking on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, then switch to listening and writing on the other days. And don't forget that mini mock test on Sundays. It's crucial to your plan.
Mini mock test? Oh, is that like a practice exam? I love the idea, but how long should it actually be?
Spot on. Yes, exactly. You want it to mimic real test conditions, time included. Ideally, set aside an hour for each section. When we talk about time management during the exam, here's a trick practice with a timer. You need to master the art of knowing when to move on from tricky questions, almost like navigating a maze.
Navigating a maze. Oh, I love that analogy. So how do you even know when to move on? Is it just a gut feeling or?
Yes, it develops into a gut feeling. After some practice, you'll learn to gauge your timing. Now let's delve into specific tactics for each section. For reading, a really useful strategy is skimming. It's like scanning the highlights of a news article before you dive into the details. And in listening, focus on the main ideas. Think of it as picking up snippets of interesting conversations at a dinner party.
Snippets! Oh, I can totally relate to that. What about writing? That sounds like pretty tough, right?
Writing can indeed be challenging, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Organizing your thoughts clearly is essential. Think of your response as a delicious sandwich. You need a well-structured introduction, flavorsome fillings in the body, and a satisfying conclusion to tie it all together. Keep it organized.
A tasty sandwich. Now I'm getting hungry. So, what kind of topics should we focus on most for these exams then?
Great question. Common topics like education and health usually pop up quite frequently. Grouping your vocabulary by theme can make studying much easier. And oh, have you heard of the shadowing technique? It's an absolute gem for improving fluency.
Shadowing. Wow. That sounds like something out of a superhero movie. How does that actually work?
Haha, I love that comparison. Shadowing is where you listen and immediately repeat what you hear verbally. Think of it as an echo, helping to build both your listening and speaking abilities. Every day, try writing a paragraph about your day or summarizing a news article, then speak it out loud.
Wow, that sounds like a fun challenge. But what if I just freeze up before or during the exam? Like, how do you stay calm in those moments?
That's a common concern. First and foremost, ensuring you get plenty of good sleep is essential. Practicing breathing exercises can really help. And don't underestimate positive self-talk. It's your best friend. Create those little confidence rituals. You know, wearing lucky socks or chewing gum can both make a difference. Just remember, you're demonstrating effective communication, not seeking perfection.
Lucky socks? So it's all about the mindset too. I really like that. How often should we do a full practice test to keep up with everything?
If your exam is about 3 months away, I'd recommend taking a full practice test around that time. Think of it like a checkpoint in a video game, where you can assess your strengths and weaknesses. Establish that daily study routine, seek feedback, and track your progress. Consistency truly is key.
Checkpoints and video games. Oh man, now I'm even more excited. So, it sounds like with the right prep, passing these exams isn't just doable, but actually enjoyable, right?
Absolutely. With smart strategies and a confident mindset, it becomes not just manageable, but fun. With the right preparation, you won't just aim for passing, you'll aim for excellence. Thank you for tuning in to Speak Fluent today. Keep practicing, believe in yourself, and be sure to catch us in the next episode.
Thank you, I can't wait. This was so informative.